This is our next lesson on pictographs. So remember, the key to understanding a pictograph is the key. If you look at the very bottom, it says each person equals 10 students. So instead of counting by ones, you would count by 10. If you don't read the key, you're certainly not going to get it right, okay? So let's take a look at this pictograph. The title is Number of Students at Westlake Elementary, and the key is the key. Each student equals 10 students, so we have to remember that. All right, now let's go ahead and look at some questions that have to do with this. How many more students are in 5th grade than in 3rd? Okay, so right away you should be thinking, how many more? I know what operation that is. Think about what operation it is when they say how many more. If you said subtraction, you're correct. So we're going to do a subtraction problem between 5th grade and 3rd grade. So let's look back at the graph there. Okay, 5th grade, remember you have to count by tens, right? So 5th grade has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. 5 tens would be 50, wouldn't it? 5 tens would be 50. Okay, 3rd grade, we have 3 tens and then a half of a 10. Well, what's half of a 10? Half of a 10 would be 5, wouldn't it? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do 50 minus 35, because how much more means subtract. Okay, so you've got yourself a subtraction problem. 0 minus 5 you can't do, so you borrow from the 5. It becomes 4. Okay, the 10 that you borrowed comes over here. You add it to the 0, and 10 plus 0 is 10. So now you've done your regrouping, and now you can subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, so there we have our answer of 15. So back to the question. How many more students are in 5th grade than in 3rd grade? Your answer is 15 students. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. Which has more students, 1st grade or 5th grade? Now this should be easy. You just look at, which line has the most, 1st or 5th. So let's take a look. Look at 1st. Look at 5th. One's a little bit more than the other. So which grade is it that has more, 1st or 5th? If you said 5th grade, you would be correct. Okay, 5th grade, that's 5 tens, that's 50. 1st grade, we have 4 tens, 40, plus the 5, 45. So 5th grade. Which has more students, 1st grade or 5th grade? It is 5th grade. Okay, number 3. How many students altogether attend Westlake Elementary? Altogether, what operation does that mean? If you said addition, you're correct. That's one of the key terms for knowing that's addition. Altogether always means that you're adding them all together. Okay, so let's go through and we'll look at all of them together. Okay, kindergarten, 3 tens, so that's 30. 1st grade, 4 tens and a 5, so that's 45. 2nd grade is 3 tens, so that's 30. 3rd grade is 3 tens and a 5, so that's 35. 4th grade, we have 4 tens, so that's 40. And in 5th grade, we have 5 tens, so that's 50. Okay, so we add them all together. Okay, I would suggest that you stack them. Okay, I have them all stacked right here. Okay, first I'm going to add my ones place. 0 plus 5, 0. Basically, you're just adding 2 5s. So 2 5s is going to give you 10, but you can't squeeze a 10 into one space. You bring down your 0, you carry your 1. Okay, now add your 10s place. Okay, these two would be 4, plus 4 more is 8, plus 3 more would be 11, plus 3 more would be 14, plus 4 more would be 18, plus 5 more would be 23. Okay, so that would give us a sum of 230. Okay, let's just go back and double check. 4, 8, 11, 14, 18, 23. So yes, 230. So back to the question. How many students altogether attend Westlake Elementary? 230 students would be the correct answer. Okay, let's take a look at another pictograph now. All right, now this one right here, it's train ride tickets sold. And remember, the key is the key. So let's look at the key. Each ticket equals 5 tickets. So instead of counting by 1, we're going to count by 5s. Look at 13. On which day were the most tickets sold? The least. So this one question has 2 answers. So which day were the most sold? Well, which has the most data? If you said Sunday, you would be correct. Now we got to find the least. On which day was the least sold? Well, it's easy to see which one has the least tickets. If you said Thursday, you are correct. So your first answer would be Sunday. Your second answer would be Thursday. 2 answers for number 13. Sometimes you get questions like that. So you have to pay attention and answer both of the questions. Number 14. How many tickets were sold on Saturday and Sunday combined? Okay, so let's remember to count by 5s because that's what the key tells us. Okay, so if we're counting by 5s, let's take a look. We have to make sure we count by 5. So Saturday and Sunday combined. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We can keep going. 40. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay, let's just double check and see if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 5s is 35, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 5s is 40, so 35 plus 40, does that equal 75? It does, doesn't it? So how many tickets were sold on Saturday and Sunday combined? Your answer would be 75 tickets. Okay, you can go back and review this video as many times as you would like, but always remember the key to understanding a pictograph is the key.